Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Game number 3 of this new season between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Chris Bassett, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And now, Craig Biggio. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. And Dan Dero, these A's, as they begin play here this afternoon, it's official now. They will not go 162-0 as they were handed their first loss of the season last time out.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch.
Count 3-0.
Yeah, a little wild here early on. Doesn't look like he's totally settled into the game yet. Hopefully, he can find it soon.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. And that one misses as well. So it's a poor start here this afternoon as it's a 4-pitch walk to get things going.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. His prior history in this matchup comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-0. Runner goes for second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
That is third.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He's one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. He's such a clutch hitter. I love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll have that in this game as well.
Striding in for Houston, Jeff Bagwell. Now a move over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another look to first, and the runner back safely. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Biggio leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bagwell. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Full count now, 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Some guys take a little time to find the zone, but with the second walk in the first inning, it might be a little more than just settling in here. Not sure how long of a leash they'll give him, but they're not going to let him walk the world out there.
That'll bring up Yordan Alvarez. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Hey, that's a huge set-the-tone pitch right there. To a great hitter, you do not want to fall behind 1-0 and have him sitting all over a fastball or guessing what you throw next. You get ahead 0-1, and now the count's in your favor, and you and your catcher can start doing some things.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Grounded to first. Andrus on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Nolan Ryan will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, looking at the numbers, you can see this guy had an ERA over 4 last season. He'd like to do a lot better than that. He's got to do a much better job of keeping base runners off the bases. Cut the walks down and try to limit the hits per 9 innings pitched.
Now into the box, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch.
Count 1-0.
Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They come into this one in good spirits, fresh off their first victory of the new campaign last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team is starting to really come together. They won last night. They're playing really nice. I expect much more of the same today.
Lifted in the air to center. Strong is underneath this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Matty, Sean Murphy is a guy to watch for me. He's hitting over 400. Now, hold on. I know it's just April, but that's really impressive. And if you're hitting 400 in the backyard playing wiffle ball, you're still doing something pretty good. It's been a great start, and I'm interested to see if he can feed off of it the rest of the way.
Here's the first pitch to him. Elvis Andrus comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Check swing, too close to call, so the appeal goes down to Eric Summersgill, who says he did go around. That's strike 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason
Striding in
Giambi.
for Oakland, Jason Giambi comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First offering on its way. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1 delivery. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. The 2-1. Starting to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
Batting fourth.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Reggie Jackson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Now the 2-0 home. Two-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. Here now the 2-2, and he fouls this one off. And he misses with that one down and in. It's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. The A's strand 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping up is Kyle Tucker. He's gone over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far.
Kyle Tucker.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Andrus fields it cleanly. And there's out number 2.
Batting 7th, the third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Next up for the Astros, Alex Bregman for his career in this matchup. He's 4 for 14. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. Taken there by Lowry. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. He was hitless in the shutout last night.
Matt Olsen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Ryan has his target. Here it comes.
Count 2-1.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup. Back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
In at the plate is Sean Murphy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
That's out.
The 1-0. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. And Oakland has moved out in front here 2-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Still only one out in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Down the left field line and deep. And foul. Here comes the 1-2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly, and there are two away now.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's Jed Lowry now. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. A 1-0 delivery. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. Count 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another full count pitch home. Is swung on and missed. He got him. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 2-0 Oakland. So here is Jason Castro, lifetime versus this pitcher. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Now the first pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. Changeup taken for ball 3, well below the zone.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Now a swinging bunt. Count still full, 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Stepping in now, Miles Straw. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now that second baseman, Craig Biggio.
Craig Biggio digging in now. First offering.
1-0. Hey!
One and one, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail it here 2-0. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
The 1-0.
Whoa, that's down.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. On the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Here's the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Ryan sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. Here's the 2-1 now to Andrus.
Count is 3-1.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
Henderson aboard here at first with nobody out. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but
Now
especially
batting,
troublesome
the designated
when you
hitter.
give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi, struck out in his first at-bat. Has a look, now the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
None out, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Three and 0 now.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
A 3-0. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
2 out, runner in scoring position at second. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two out here and a runner at second. Scorched to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring up Matt Olson as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 1-0.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-1. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. A's strand a couple, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
23, Michael Brantley.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
That's a ball.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, throwing the ball great up into this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
3 balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. Here's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Chop weakly to the left. Again, another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Next up is Jeff Bagwell. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. Here it comes. Loud contact by Bagwell and a ball carrying well to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left, giving him an even .450 for his career. And the Astros are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Into the box, Kyle Tucker. And that one yanked just foul. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Trying to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. But not before they answer back here with a solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the A's 2 and the Astros 1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th.
Leading off
And next to hit is the catcher, Sean Murphy.
Sean Murphy.
Ryan's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Grounder down, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, Dero, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. From the belt, the pitch.
Count 1-0. Inside, ball 2.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one, but can't find it. It's 2-1.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Murphy leads off first with 1 away. And he struck him out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Jed Lowry, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. One left for Oakland, as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager, and he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only one of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Alex.
First pitch of the AB on its way, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he fouls this one off. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. And it's fouled away. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Jason Castro, the catcher, is in, as he'll take a good look at a curveball that sweeps right across the zone in there for the first strike.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Fouled away. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup. Fouled off. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
The batter, number 3.
Next, it'll be Miles Straw. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Seared down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Craig Biggio. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch.
Nope. Ball 1.
On its way is pitch number 75. This is skied out toward right. Jackson will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Astros leave 1. They're down 2-1. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Ricky Henderson singled in his last at-bat. Now the first pitch.
Ball 1.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. There's a fastball that misses. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
What a great battle to start this inning. What a great job by the leadoff hitter. He knows that this pitcher's starting to get up there in pitches. The manager's starting to get restless. Let's see if we can knock him out and get into that bullpen.
And he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Andrus tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. Count even now at 1-1. Here it comes now to Andrus. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
To the plate now, Jason Giambi. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. 1-1 pitch and a good sinker there, but he can't find the zone. 2-1. A little bouncer.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
He struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. A's are gone in order. They lead it 2-1. Here's Michael Brantley. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Trying to go the other way. This is looped out toward third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Jeff Bagwell.
Next to stand in is Jeff Bagwell. And now the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Low scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez. Oh, and there's a drive to deep left center. You can pretty much forget about this one. This is way out of here. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Astros have bounced back to tie this one at 2.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. And it's fouled away. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fouled off. Here's another 1-2.
2-2 count.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Through 5.5, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Reggie Jackson. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ryan has his target. Here comes the first pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ballgame. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And that misses 2-1. And the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Brantley is under it. 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
Next to hit, Matt Olson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Nope,
and they'll start him with a fastball that's low for ball 1.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high, so this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Driven to right field and deep. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Into the box now, Sean Murphy. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The 1-0 home gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike.
And I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the 1-1 pitch is looked at for ball number 2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
Now the 2-1 pitch. a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Ryan will take charge himself out there, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 22.
Next up for the A's, Ramon Laureano. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting
Now
the treatment.
batting,
Everyone
third
knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not
Chapman.
letting him be the guy that beats you.
Next to dig in, Matt Chapman. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
Below the zone, a swing and a miss. In the dirt, throw to third, and the offline throw as this takes off down the line in left field. And he'll come in to score from second base, and that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. The 2-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Well, for better or for worse, when you seek attention, you might just get it. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Lou Trevino is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Lou Trevino.
At the plate now is Carlos Correa. His career numbers in this matchup, he's 0 for 11, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. First delivery to him. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Hard hit ball to second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He's set and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
In the air, down the line in left. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
In now, Jason Castro. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They're down 3-2. Jake Odorizzi is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 17, Jake Odorizzi.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jed Lowry.
Jed Lowry.
First pitch on the way. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
1-0.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Odorizzi stands 6'2" and throws from the right side. He was selected in the first round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here now the 2-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit to third. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Henderson.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Ricky Henderson is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
The The windup and the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Brantley is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Up next for Oakland, the shortstop, Elvis Andrews.
So 2 are gone now in the Oakland half of the 7th, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. They're up 3-2. Raleigh Fingers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 34, Raleigh Fingers.
Ready to begin the 8th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Miles Strong.
Number 3.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch.
Hey.
And now Dennis Eckersley begins to loosen in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The batter number 7, second baseman, Craig Biggio.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Craig Biggio flew out last time up. Now here's the first offering. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. This one, everything we could have hoped for, 3-2 in inning number 8. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Strike 2 swinging.
Hey, like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So now to the plate, Michael Brantley, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
Into the box, Jeff Bagwell, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Nope. That's inside. Ahí.
Brenton at second with 2 down. This is flared out towards second, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Jason Giambi.
Jason Giambi.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ahí.
Odorizzi's ready. Here's the 0-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Tucker is there to put it away for route number 1.
The right fielder, number 9, Reggie Jackson.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reggie Jackson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a pitch on the way.
Ball.
And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ball 1, no strike.
Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, and it gives the A's a 4-2 lead. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking.
Now back.
Stepping in now, Matt Olson. She'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Next, it'll be Sean Murphy. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like he got fooled a little bit out front, ended up popping out. Expect him to be a little bit more leery of the breaking pitch this AB.
No balls and a strike to count. On, he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. One ball and two strikes to the A's catcher.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Line, but speared on a hop. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Astros. It's now 4-2 Oakland. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
43, Dennis Eckersley.
Yordan Alvarez will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run. It was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Digging in next, Kyle Tucker. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the AB on its way. Eckersley has pitched north of 3,200 career innings in the majors and hangs an ERA just a little over 3.5. One out, nobody on. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Popped up. Chapman is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up, Carlos Correa, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far. And what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, inside. That's ball 3.
Well, this is a big pitch right here. 2 outs in the ninth. The last thing you want to do is walk a guy and bring the tying run to the plate.
The 3-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And now this crowd of 27,000 plus rise to their feet. Takes this the other way to right. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they live to fight some more.
Yuli Gurriel will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 12,
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Correa is off at first with 2 away. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Last strike now for Houston. Gurriel behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
Nope, that's off the plate.
And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fly ball out toward left center field. Catch is made, and the A's are back in the win column again. They take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. The Athletics rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Chris Bassett gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Dennis Eckersley records the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First, for the victorious Athletics, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Astros, 2 runs on 5 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 50 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Mm-hmm.